everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Hero Spotlight, featuring Brody, the Lone Star. Brody is a marksman who can easily outmatch his opponent in duels, fights. His second skill, combined with his passive and ultimate, makes him a force to be reckoned with. First skill, Abyss Impact. Brody launches a shockwave in the designated direction, dealing damage to and slowing down the enemy's hit while leaving an Abyss mark on them. For every extra enemy hit, Abyss Impact inflicts extra damage and slow effect on enemies, as well as applying additional stacks of Abyss mark to them. Abyss Impact is Brody's major damage source. Relying on its range and its mechanics, Brody can easily suppress enemies in the laning phase. Second skill, Corrosive Strike. Brody dashes to and stuns the target enemy, after which he dashes one more time in a chosen direction and gains extra movement speed. Corrosive Strike gives Brody a chance to cheat death while being ganked. Moreover, it allows Brody to get a head start over his enemy in a duel, leaving them nowhere to run. Ultimate, Torn Apart Memory. Brody locks onto the enemy targets in range, dealing damage to them according to their lost HP and the stacks of Abyss mark on them. The target tracking nature of Torn Apart Memory guarantees a sure hit after a successful cast, while allowing Brody to quickly disengage with enemies. The additional damage coming from Abyss Mark and the target's lost HP makes Brody's ultimate a perfect skill to finish enemies off. Passive, Abyss Corrosion. Brody has a relatively slow attack speed. However, each of his basic attacks inflicts a remarkable amount of damage on the enemy, as well as applying the Abyss Mark and slow effect to them. Brody deals extra damage to the enemies who carry the Abyss Mark. Moreover, each time Brody lands a hit with his basic attack, he acquires extra movement speed. Abyss Corrosion is the core of Brody's mechanics. Brody can easily pour tons of damage onto enemies if he makes the most of Abyss Mark. Hylos casts his ultimate and Brody quickly follows up the damage. The enemy Gusion has approached Brody, but by casting his second skill, Brody stuns Gusion and easily distances himself from him. Hylos further controls the enemy Gusion. After a set of combo and ultimate, Gusion has been vaporized by Brody. GG! Well, that's all for this episode of Hero Spotlight. For more gameplay and tactics of Brody, stay tuned to Hero Academy and Road to Mythic. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.